Sunday evening on BBC One. At 7:15, advice from Onslow, keeping up appearances.
Now, you'll not find this in your romantic novels, but if you're going to wear a see-through nightie, don't wear a vest.
More underwear at 7:45.
Leonora doesn't like us, ma'am.
Well, no, yes, she wouldn't, would she? The only difference between her and Lilo Lilly, she's got a posh gob and she wears designer knickers.
At 8:15, Trainer.
Surely you can give him something for the pain. Then he can run on Thursday.
At 9:20, Screen 1, Filipina Dreamgirls.
Listen to me. I think I could be a good wife for you, okay? And as soon as I start to feel that I love you, you will be the first one to know, okay?
Sunday evening programmes on BBC One.
Our late-night film tonight is The Night Strangler, and he calls in some 20 minutes from now. Now on BBC One, the news and sport with Martin Lewis and Rob Bonnet.
Syria says it is optimistic that the efforts to free another hostage soon will be successful. Earlier, a Lebanese cleric close to Iran said a Briton would be released within 24 hours. South Africa's leading politicians sign a peace agreement in hope and some anger. Good evening. The Syrians tonight added their weight to reports that the process for the release of another hostage is underway. The Syrian Foreign Minister confirmed what sources close to the kidnappers have been saying for the last 2 days, but he would not say precisely when the release would take place, and British diplomats said earlier they had no confirmation of predictions that the next hostage to come out will be in the next 24 hours and will be British. The two remaining British hostages are Jackie Mann, whose colour photo was sent by his captors on Wednesday, along with a message that he is in good health, and Terry Waite, the Archbishop of Canterbury's envoy, kidnapped in 1987.
These latest predictions come from Jibshit in South Lebanon, the home of the kidnapped cleric Sheikh Obaid. While his distraught parents continued to plead for his return, the man who replaced him, Sheikh Ahmed Talib, said a Western hostage would be released within 24 hours. He said the hostage would be British. At Beirut airport, Sunny Man, flanked by British embassy bodyguards, has returned amid continued speculation that her husband Jack will be set free.
I have no special information. I just feel this time that he will be released.
Syria's foreign minister would not comment specifically, but he said he was confident that the release process would continue.
The process of releasing the hostages has already started. And we are optimistic and we are happy that our efforts would be successful.
A statement from one of the hostage groups 3 days ago had a picture of Jackie Mann attached to it, a sign that they could well be preparing to release him. But the British Embassy in Beirut this evening has urged caution, saying that they have no reliable information, for instance from the Syrians, that a release is imminent. Michael Macmillan, BBC News in Damascus.
President F.W. de Klerk, Nelson Mandela and Chief Mangosuthu Buthelezi have signed a peace agreement to try to bring an end to the violence in South Africa. But there have been more township killings during the day. Thousands of Chief Buthelezi's Zulu supporters defied the accord by carrying spears, shields and clubs to the signing. Under the agreement, a multi-party peace committee will be formed to investigate the causes of the violence. All three parties and the security forces will abide by a code of conduct which outlaws verbal or written attacks on political opponents. No political party is allowed to run a private army. Community-based self-defense units are permitted. And there's a ban on carrying weapons at public gatherings.
A shocking start to the peace signing. Thousands of Chief Buthelezis Inkatha supporters brought spears, sticks and knives to the conference hotel. As President de Klerk arrived, several of his ministers said they were angered by this damaging imagery. Nelson Mandela avoided direct condemnation of Inkatha's actions, but for several hours Chief Buthelezi himself resisted pressures to persuade his followers to go home in peace. Far more positive, the picture of South Africa's three major leaders side by side for the very first time.